Hey everyone, Tony D and Little Joan here with a final hot take of the evening. Why are all the elites ignoring the mask rules, ignoring the lockdown rules? This is a doctor who apparently, I think he's on British TV, I'm not sure. I don't watch TV much anymore. But he demanded mandatory mask law. And here he is, partying maskless on a boat surrounded by bikini girls. Must be nice. Must be nice, bro. No one really cares that you party with hot chicks. Good for you. But for you to go online and on TV and virtue signal about, here he is on CNN telling everybody, oh, we gotta wear a mask and we gotta lock down. You gotta take that vaccine, baby. Yeah. Are you gonna do any of that? No. No. Oh, no way, man. That chick don't like masks. I'm not gonna look like a wimp in front of her. Yeah. We get it. We get it. You're trying to hook up with hot chicks, dude. You're a young guy. You're famous. You got money. You're not gonna have money for much longer because you got caught. And it seriously hurt your credibility, but this sort of hypocrisy isn't new, right? In my state, Governor Murphy, here he is. Now, this isn't a BLM march. This is a different group. So thankfully, my governor is at least not stupid enough to march with BLM, but he marched with a group that, wants to do away with police brutality or whatnot. And it was peaceful. But this is kind of near the height of the pandemic. He is not social distancing. Okay? This was something that wasn't allowed for other people, but was okay for this group. Why people couldn't go to church, even in mass, or even outside, Murphy, he could virtue signal all day in one of these events. He also got caught at restaurants, not just recently with his family, but also with his wife another time. Now, he was outside, but still, I think this time, I didn't even know restaurants were open at that time. This time, restaurants are at 25% capacity or whatever. But, normally, most people, even when they go out and they sit at the restaurant, they have their mask. Where's Murphy's mask? He went scrambling for it when he got caught and people were making fun of him. These people, the rules don't apply to them. And they don't take this seriously. Here is the end of a press conference. And this is like the third or fourth time this has happened with different reporters. Another one just happened today. I couldn't find that one. Mark Dice has it on his channel. But here's the one that happened, when was this? This was back in May, a few months ago. Boom, here goes the mask. Goodbye. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? That's back in May. We were still in the first lockdown back in May. We're still in the height of this pandemic. They'd only just gotten on board with separating the chairs and even wearing the mask at all. Oh, but it's just for show. See, they're elites. And it tells you what? It tells you the virus isn't that bad. Nobody believes it's that bad. And here's Gavin Newsom at the French Laundry, no mask, with a bunch of people, not social distancing at all. The worst, biggest of hypocrites. So I'm not saying there's no beer virus. There is. And it's a danger to certain people. But these people know it's not that big of a danger. These people are exploiting it and they're laughing in your face. It's all a big show to them. It's all a big show to exploit money, power, influence over you. And again, it exists. Influenza exists. The flu exists. There are other diseases that are similar that exist, and viruses. And you'll note that Google flu cases 2020, and you'll get a very interesting result. You'll note that they're just magically gone somehow. I wonder why the beer virus cases are so up and yet there are no flu cases. Did the beer virus cure the flu? Yeah, I don't think so. These people are playing a game, and the game is give us your money, give us the power. And you shouldn't obey these people. You should have Thanksgiving, and look, you follow doctor's advice. A real doctor's going to tell you if you have a comorbidity. In other words, if you're elderly and you got a heart condition or diabetes or both, and there's a few other conditions too, you're in a bigger danger zone. You may not get it, but you're in a bigger danger zone. You'll probably survive, but you're in a bigger danger zone. You could die. You could suffer permanent damage, but it's still a tiny, tiny margin. And you have to weigh that against living your life and listening to these hypocrites who are more than willing to enslave you. And it's a kind of enslavement. That's not hyperbolic. Can you imagine that guy, Dr. Mike? The guy he's banging bikini girls and hanging out on boats with no mask, going on TV every day. And it's his job to tell you to be scared, to worry and put on a mask and wash your hands because you could die. You could die. And then he leaves the studio, throws away the mask, and he's out partying all night. The only thing he's probably going to do is next time he parties, he's going to be like, no pictures this time, idiots. That's the big change in his life. He still gets to make millions of dollars and ignore the rules. The rules aren't for him. He's part of the elite. The rules aren't for Gavin Newsom or Phil Murphy. They're just for peons. Peons that these people manipulate for their own personal profit and benefit. That's it. It's the only reason. It shows a complete lack of care. They don't care one single iota about anyone unless it relates to them. Unless they're responsible somehow. And even then, they're just going to deny it and say they weren't. So don't listen to these people. Do your own research. Make up your own mind. Listen to your doctor if you've got something. And understand that you're taking a risk, but it's pretty small, depending on your age and medical condition. And yes, there is the odd person, and the media will trot them out, that has an unexplainable reaction to the virus and is in dire straits. I mean, my family's known people who have passed away or been seriously sick with this. It's not a joke if you get seriously sick. But to listen to these people exploit it and then go to the French Laundry shows you what they really think of you. They think you're stupid. They think you're sheep. And sheep get herded. And sheep do what they're told.